Now, Arvind, I'm not sure if the youth, if they are aware of all these facts, as to why they are ignorant about it. They know that petrol prices are eventually a decision taken by some politicians, some executives. They are aware of the fact that if the road is not proper, they will have an petrol cost, and if the road is not proper, who must be held accountable? Probably another politician of maybe a different level. They are aware of the fact that every happening in and around them is affected by politics, but why are we still so ignorant about it? What makes us maintain that distance?
I think it's got a lot to do with how we look at politicians, how we look at politics, how we look at different government offices. The youth right now are mostly disassociated with politicians and political leaders. ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ರಸ್ತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಡಿ ಪಾಟ್ ಹೋಲ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಇದೆ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇವ್ನು ಯಾವನೋ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ರೋಡೇ ಟಾರೇ ಹಾಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವನ್ ಗುರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್, ಯಾವನ್ ಗುರು ಈ ಎಮ್ ಎಲ್ ಎ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬೈಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. We never complain, we never raise this issue up with the MLA, with the corporator, because we feel that no matter what we do, this is the state of the things, this is the situation, this is how it will be. If some good political leader comes up in the future, if some good MLA is we are blessed with some good MLA, ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ಬಹುಶಃ ಅವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಫಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರೋಡ್ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಗಾರ್ಬೇಜ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ತೆಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ಡೈಲಿ ತೆಗಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ವಿ ಆರ್ ನೆವರ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟೆಡ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ನೆವರ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ all these events. We never raise much objection to all of this. We just think of this as the state of the situation. That needs to change. And in that sense, the Youth Can Lead program, which you spoke about earlier, has tried to address this in a good way, because a lot of things, a lot we sent out a lot of these participants who take part in the Youth Can Lead program for doing toilet surveys. Yes, toilet ide, ಯಾವ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆನ್ಸಿಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ, ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಂದ ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ತೆಗ್ದಿದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ರಸ್ತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಗುಂಡಿ ಇದೆ, ಗುಂಡಿ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ BBMPದು ಒಂದು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಪ್ GPS ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಸ್ತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗುಂಡಿನ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ಟಾರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಸಿ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ. All of these things, only when you personally, when you take the effort, when you want to make a change in society, only then you get into this. And the Youth Can Lead program actively focuses and encourages people to go ahead and raise their grievances, talk to the politicians, just figure it out, and then we need this sort of a connection among the youth, and that is also one of the objectives of this podcast.
Correct. So this is how probably Youth Can Lead even started. Our whole intention was that our youth, aged let's say between 18 to 30, at least in the first instance, are aware of what are the responsibilities of different levels of politicians. Now, at the ward level, we have a corporator. At the legislative assembly level, we have an MLA. At the parliamentary constituency level, we have an MP. But do we literally know as to what is the responsibility of each of these politicians? Now, for sure, we know that they are all elected, but they are elected to take up what kind of responsibilities? This is something that our youth lack. And that is one important aspect that we also cover in our Youth Can Lead program, where we try to inform our participants, our future leaders, as to what is the responsibility that one is supposed to take up when he becomes an elected representative at different levels. So, for example, if a road is not set right, if there is no tar that is being put up, if there are no proper toilets in the constituency, then who is to be taken accountable for all these mishappenings or things even not being there in the first place? So, ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ನಮಗೆ ಅನಿಸ್ತು ಇದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. And like Arvind just said, we have an app, an application of the BBMP, which is called BBMP Sahaya app, and exactly how we insert complaints into that, get them resolved, get the updates also on that app, is something that Arvind has already explained. He is told that there is a GPS tag And you can stand wherever you are in your particular ward, in your constituency, and you find a particular civic issue that is not addressed. Now, you might know at least to an extent who is the authority that must resolve this issue. So you stand there, you open the app, you click on the department. After you click on BBMP, there are various sub departments of BBMP. You click on, let's say, sanitation. When open drainage is not closed, you take a picture of that, you upload it, your GPS gets automatically uploaded. And let's say in 48 hours, the BBMP department comes there, concerned department comes to the location, they rectify it. And the best part is that they also give you a picture of the resolved dispute. Now, for example, I've raised a dispute, I've raised a complaint. Now, once it's resolved, a photograph of that is also given in my own complaint. All I have to do is I'll have to go to BBMP app again, go to my complaints, look at the status of my complaint, and if it's completed, I'll get a picture of that as well.
Well, we are getting too far ahead now. We're still explaining why should people care about
Huh?
this. So,
Correct.
yeah, to answer that, to put it plainly, you can choose not to be, you can choose to be ignorant of politics. You can choose not to care about politics, but you cannot choose not to be affected by it. So politics affects every little thing around us. Availability of fruits, availability of vegetables. What is the MRP of the shampoo that we buy? Is Dove soap prohibited? Is it restricted? Is it available? Many shampoos were cancelled out because they are cancerous. ಈ ತರ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ವಿಷಯದಿಂದ ಹಿಡಿದು up to the range of Chinese border incursions, Pakistan, do we go to war with them or not? Everything is decided through political events. So, youngsters, even I am a youngster, so let us, we can choose to be ignorant of politics, but we cannot choose not to be affected by it. Keeping that in mind, I think that is the way we just go ahead with this particular podcast. So,
Correct.
what do you?
So one conclusion that we can draw is that the outcomes of politics affect us youth, irrespective of what is our understanding